Well, hello. Just thought I'd give a quick update as to how the polytunnel and the allotment's been getting on since we've had all the rain and the floods. So here's a quick tour, just a quick video. Now, here we have the ghost chilies, the bok chocolate, however you want to pronounce that. A mouthful of marbles today, been to the dentist for a filling. So that's coming along nicely. Don't know if you can see there, there's some flowers starting to come. It's growing very slowly, not enough light and sun, I think. And here I've got two jalapeno pepper plants, and as you can see there's quite a few flowers on there and quite a few peppers, quite a few chilies on that, so quite pleased with that. Now the rain has finally gone. Managed to get all the water out the polytunnel. This here is one of my aubergine plants. I've lost quite a few plants. I've lost some cucumbers because they've been planted directly into the soil. If you can see down here, the soil is still very, very muddy. And look at that. Nothing. So I've lost a few plants. And what has survived has been attacked by the slugs and snails, and I can't put any more pellets down. I've put that many down. I just don't want to risk any more. I was gonna let's see how they get on. I mean, this is one of the little cherry the piquant peppers. I was hoping for a bumper crop of these, but as you can see, I think there's this one here, one cherry and a few flowers coming on. And that thing there, and that one at the back. I think that's, I'll have to say a prayer for that one, I think. And coming over to this side, my pepper plants, the sweet red peppers, as you can see, absolutely decimated. I don't know though, I might get some luck. I mean, it's getting late in the season now, we're 17th of July, a few flowers coming through, especially on this one here. This is the healthiest looking one, I would say. Who knows? Who knows? Some pet flowers over there. Sweet corn. Didn't like all the water, all the rain we had. As you can see, it's very yellow, but it's going. It's the ground looks fairly dry on top here, but just scraping on the surface, and it's still very waterlogged. Just takes a little rain, and it's flooded again. Another aubergine plant. It's dying for these to flower. Grow some fruit, hopefully. We'll have a good August. Now, one thing that is doing really well, I was rooting around doing some weeding, and here, look at this puppy here. That's a gherkin. So look at these are in the higher part of the polytunnel, and these have actually survived all the rain. Gherkin here, quite a few. Let's see there. Snail trail or slug trail, evil things. So I should get a few gherkins, hopefully a couple of jars. Missus will like them. Another aubergine plant. And here, I'm not sure, I think it's a money maker, this one, this tomato plant. My daughter got it over Easter, I think it was, from a church fete off the priest. So a couple of tomatoes on there. She's starting to come up to see how it's getting on. And then the rest of these tomato plants there, you see some flowers on there, and the rest of these ones absolutely loving the water. These should be twice this height now though. An idea of how high they actually are. These are Roma tomatoes. I was hoping to do some homemade pasta sauces, preserving them, tomato passata, that sort of stuff. I mean, they're looking healthy, big enough. It's a shame. If you remember, I lost my first load, not enough light in the house. I just thought I'd do a little catch crop of some salad leaves in here. We don't. And something that I'm definitely going to be buying again next year. This here is a tumbling tom. And as you can see, it is absolutely covered in flowers. I've actually got 3 of these. There's one here, this is the best one. There's one there, that's being true to its name, it is tumbling. I was going to have these in baskets, but I'm losing heart with all the rain and things. I was basically keeping them off the ground. But this, apart from all the flowers that you see there, there is actually quite a few tomatoes on the inside as well. Have a look in there. Don't know if you can see very well. There's absolutely, there's loads. Just need some bright nights, some blue sky, plenty of sunlight. Get all these tomatoes ripened. At least get something out of it. So I like these. Say I've got 3. There's 2 in here, but one had some kind of rot or mold on it, and I picked them off, and I just didn't want to take the chance, so I put it outside. I'll show you that just now. So yeah, so I'm very pleased with these. Very pleased with these indeed. Get some more sunshine, or no clouds, plenty of bright nights, and there's some miserable rain. What I've done, I've got some guttering that's going to go on the side of the polytunnel. And like I say, this was full of water. Just a slight bit of rain and this fills up with water. At the bucket, tipping it into the guttering, and the guttering go all the way down, to what is going to be the pond. Sorry if it's a bit jerky, into there. So I'll keep that there for the time being, because we've still got the risk of some rain at the moment. So this bed here is still not finished, unfortunately. Again, this, I mean, you can see, just watch, it's soaking. All my cauliflowers are gone. I'm breeding, I think I'm breeding the slugs and snails, to be honest, keeping them alive anyway. But they basically are lost then with all the rain. I mean, this bed's been flooded for the last, this bed has been flooded now for the last 3 months. So never mind, won't happen next year. And when we go here, just some radishes there that really need pulling. 1, 2, 3 rows of carrots there. Again, these should be much bigger now, but they're not. And then 1, 2, 3 rows of parsnips again. I'll get some off them, but I don't know how big they're going to be. We need a decent August. This bed looks really dry. It's surface, it tells you one thing, but actually this one's looking really good now. Might see if I can get some kind of catch crop in this, get something out of the garden. Well, that's looking alright now. So it actually flows from there that way. This one I'm just going to cover with weed membrane, get the weeds out, cover it over, leave it at that. Beetroot, I don't know what's going to happen with beetroot. I'm just leaving it. Weeded it all out to see what happens. And then here, my celeriac. When I first planted this out, I thought it's never going to survive, but it's looking really, really healthy. I mean, they're not going to be kind of football size like you see in the supermarkets and things, but good cricket ball size. We'll be happy with that. And look at that for a pathetic specimen for a courgette. A rain and weather's done to that. Never mind. Male flower there. Yesterday it was on. Never mind. And then the lettuce leaves that I've got inside, I've got some out here as well. You can just see them in the line. There is a few weeds in here I've got to get around to doing. And then here, my pak choi. I know it's very close together. I was going to pick it young, but as you can see, with all the rain and miserable weather, it's going straight to seed. Get a bit closer. all gone to seed, every one of them. And believe it or not, the snails and slugs haven't even touched this stuff. Not really. Leeks, very slow. Very slow indeed. But they're still alive. All the holes are filled in with when they were covered in water. So they're going to take some washing when they're picked, but at least they're surviving. Just a quick glance over here. Slug and snail feed. I've had one harvest off. I just lost interest in them, unfortunately. It's most to them. And here, this is the one that the other tumbling tom. I've left it outside, see what happens. And it looks healthy enough. I can't see any more of the mouldy leaves that I did take off. And again, quite a few flowers on this one, so we'll see what happens. I'll plant this out somewhere. It's rhubarb, donated by my mother-in-law. Thank you very much. And don't ask me, I'm not sure what those flowers are. I had a tray of them, but the slugs and snails, again, got them. So that's it. I said a quick tour, but it's a bit longer than I was expecting. Thanks for looking. Comments will be greatly appreciated. And the next plan is to carry on building the pond. Thanks for looking. Bye for now.